Hello, friends. 2026 is upon us, and it's an exciting year for Indian cricket. Not the least because of two superstars who are singing their swan song, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, who want to bow down, challenging that inevitable World Cup that has evaded their illustrious career so far. And Shubnam Gill, the prince, should I say the king in waiting? I'm not sure. But just when you thought that he is becoming the poster boy of Indian cricket and he's going to be a steady in all three formats, GG shows who's in charge. But anyway, I'm going to talk about that in End the Blog. But I think 2026 is going to be a very exciting year in cricket, specifically Indian cricket. Of course, we have the World T20 Cup happening in Feb, not too far away. And it's happening in India. India and Sri Lanka, of course. Sri Lanka because India can no longer play Pakistan in India. So there's going to be a match there. Of course, if the finals, Pakistan qualifies, we're going to play it in Sri Lanka. If India qualifies, it's going to be in Ahmedabad. So book your tickets for Ahmedabad, guys. Come on. But before that, we're going to have a good splattering of white ball cricket. I think there is some decent red ball cricket, but that's not till later on in the year, if I'm not wrong. So first, we're going to have New Zealand, who will be coming home. There's a good, I think, a mixture of T20s and ODIs. Really looking forward to the T20s because that's really the last chance we get at getting our combination right on an international level before we head into the T20 World Cup. And the T20 side looks pretty rock solid. Sure, there was a couple of jitters when we faced South Africa, but I mean, I think it's down to one T20 is a game of luck, so you never know which way which way the coin's going to fall, I guess. And it's so dependent on the toss, especially in a place like India in the winters. Heavy dew in the second half really kind of changes the equilibrium a lot. And South Africa did play very well, to be honest. Let's be honest about that. But then, you know, I'm not sure if we found the right balance. But then towards the end, I don't want to say based on one innings that Sanju Samson deserves to be at the top. But we have seen over a long period of time that Sanju definitely is a better opener at the top. Now, did Shubman deserve to be dropped? I think it's a combination of different things. That if Shubman was there, then he was at the top. Then Sanju had to go into the number 5, and he wasn't doing very well there. Then who was your other number 5 and wicket keeper? You had Rishabh, and you had Ishan Kishan, and you had Jitesh Sharma. You had invested in Jitesh Sharma, so you gave him a chance. Was it too short a rope? I'm not sure. So anyway, Sanju's back. That's a lot of debate over there, so we'll talk about that later. But right after the New Zealand World Cup, the New Zealand matches, we have the ODIs in New Zealand. We're going to see Rocco in action again. And then we head into the World Cup, which will be a very long, drawn out World Cup. So looking forward to a lot of nice podcasts to you guys. And at the end of that World Cup, of course, we head into IPL, which is probably even more mad cricket territory than anything else on the cricket calendar. And I've usually shied away from giving commentary on IPL, but this time we're doing it. And then right after that, actually, there's a couple of, I think in June, we have Afghanistan who's going to be visiting India, and that'll be interesting because I think Afghanistan is a very, very good side, very exciting side. I'm not sure so much about test matches. They just don't have nothing like pulling off, an upset win over a full major country to kind of get the creds up. But I think there's one test match and there's 3 ODIs over there. Again, we're going to see Rocco in action over there. So I'm literally counting the number of times Rocco's going to be in action this year. So we have 3 times in New Zealand, 3 times with Afghanistan. Then, of course, India is touring England and we get to see them over there also. So then we have India Tour of England, which has a bunch of white ball and, T20 and ODIs. So really looking forward to that series over there. No test matches, surprisingly. And in a year where you just finished the World T20 World Cup, I don't know why we have a one day or a white ball series with no test matches in England. That's really strange, but that's the way it is. Right after that, I think really quick after that, that's in July if I'm not wrong, and right after that in August, I think we tour Sri Lanka if I'm not wrong. And again, two test matches over there. And then there's a tour to Bangladesh. Now, I'm not sure with the current situation in Bangladesh if that's going to happen or not, but that is only a white ball tour with ODIs and T20. So that makes it 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 12 ODIs for Roko, by the way, guys. And of course, after that, we have for the first time Asian Games, where cricket is going to be part of the Asian Games. So really looking forward to that. I'm not sure what kind of a squad we're gonna send over there. I'm not sure who all are the other teams that are going to be there. Perhaps for the first time, India is going to show up in the medal tally. You never know what's going to happen. And of course, then we have the India tour of New Zealand. That is where the ball's going to go and we're going to be all ends up. We need someone solid like a Cheteshwar Pujara. Actually, Gautam Gambhir back in the day, quite a knock in Auckland if I'm not wrong. Look it up. So yeah, I think that's going to be a nice series over there. That's test matches over there. That's ODIs and T20s. So that's going to be Roko in action there too. So there's almost 15. Oh no, wait. There's actually a Sri Lanka series too in December. So that's close to 18 to 20 games you're going to see Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in action. So that's really exciting. And apart from that, we also have obviously the IPL. That's going to be a very exciting time. So 2026 in general is going to be one heck of a calendar. Lots of white ball cricket. I think maybe 4 or 5 test matches. Hopefully we're going to win and do ourselves a little bit of favors with respect to our WTC chances, but I really don't think we stand a chance in WTC. Anyway, the final is anyway going to be held in England, and I don't think we're going to do very well there. So, anyway, it's just that WTC finals are always held in the early part of the summer. You know, ball is snaking around. We're just not good at that. It doesn't make any sense that you win all your matches in the entire 2 year cycle, playing in different conditions. In the final, you have to play it in England. That, I mean, I can't understand that for the life of me. But anyway, that's the way it is. So 2026 is going to be quite a white ball paradise with close to 20 games that you're going to see Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma play. You have the IPL, you have the T20 World Cup, you have the Asian Games, which is T20 again. You have a good bunch of T20 series. Nothing with Australia, nothing with South Africa, but I think everybody else is in there. It's going to be good stuff. Looking forward to a lot more reviews. See you guys.